Hey folks, today on Midwest Outdoors, we're here in Devil's Lake catching walleye or anything that'll bite. Looks like we're bringing in a nice walleye here, just a good eater. Pretty typical, you know, them 14, 15-inch fish. Great for the frying pan. Doing bottom bouncing up here today. It's pretty flat out today. Putting a little bit of movement onto the spinner blades, trying to get a little bit of action and picking up some nice fish doing it. Hopefully we'll tie into a few bigger ones. This is a nice one. We're going to send him back, let him grow up a little bit.
Here's a nice bite. This one feels like he's got a little more girth to him.
Good deal.
Be interesting to see what's on the other end of the line here. Staying down like a walleye.
It is a walleye. It's a beauty.
nice walleye.
That's a beauty. Nice job, Tanner.
Thank you. We're really developing a pattern here now.
That white seems to be just dynamite today.
This white spinner is just seems to be the key right now.
He's staying down nice. Maybe he ain't that little. He didn't hit very hard. He just sucked on it a little bit. So we'll pull him up here, and oh boy, we got a nice walleye here. Walleyes are pretty notorious for a light bite. They don't hit it hard. But as you can see, you know, there's a beauty. Nice little 16-inch Devil's Lake walleye right there for you. Oh, here we go. Another Devil's Lake walleye. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at the color on him. One thing, you know, I want to mention, you know, here in Devil's Lake, we don't really have a size limit per se. It's kind of the discretion of the angler, but you know, you catch a few of these smaller fish like this, it's good to just put them back. It's good for next year. The daily limit is 5 on these walleyes, and you can have 10 in possession. So if you're up here for a couple days, you can take 10 back home with you and put in the freezer.
It's a walleye. He had that little.
This one here might be big enough. We might want to net him.
Here's another great Devil's Lake walleye for you. Perfect eater size. As John mentioned earlier, there is no size limit on walleyes here. And another thing I'd like to touch on is there is no closed season. You can come here any time of the year and you can catch fish whenever you want, winter, summer, spring, fall. Another one to add to the box here.
Another fish here, we just hooked into one. We don't know what it is yet. It feels pretty nice. It's a pike. Oh. It's a walleye and a pike attached to it. Check that out.
Tanner, get the net.
Get the net. Let's net both of them. Look at this, folks. This is incredible. About an 8-pound pike comes up and hits a 13-inch walleye. And the walleye is still alive and the pike is in the net. Hey, Tanner, tell me, this has got a hook in his mouth, and the pike bit the walleye that's got a hook in its mouth. Is there a regulation on this?
You know, I'm not too sure about that.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know what we're going to do here. I think we better do some releasing on these.
I would say so.
Look at that, folks. Look at that. Look at the head on that thing. I think it's a football almost. Look at the size of that. Isn't that a nice one? Beautiful, beautiful. This is something typical you can get in the summertime, and you can get them all seasons, like Tanner said. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. This one really almost jerked the rod out of my hand. Might be a pike or else it's a nice walleye. We don't know yet. We're kind of just getting him up here, and it's a walleye. It's a big one. I need the net. I need the net. We got a big walleye here, guys. Big walleye. Big walleye.
Nice fish, John.
You know, and there's just couple of us, you know, and the cameraman in the boat today, but you know, what about like family fun? Geez, you know, you could bring up your family here and tootle along. You can jig for these fish. You can bobber for these fish. You know, the kids love the bobbers. You know, it's kind of a real nice thing to see that bobber go down, and the kids just get so excited. And to be honest with you, I do too when I see the bobbers go down. It's just a blast.
When you're done with a full day of fishing, there's a lot of other things to do in the Devil's Lake area. You know, we have this summer we started a new thing where we're putting outdoor movies in the park every couple weeks. You can bring your kids out and they can come out and watch movies outside in the park and enjoy the nice evening. You know, not only is this lake good for fishing, you know, there's also a lot of places you can go swimming and sit on the beach and enjoy the nice view. There's also, you know, Sully's Hill is a very good place to bring out kids, and you can have a picnic out there, go do some hiking, and even see some elk and bison and different things out there. It's very nice out there. You know, for your history buffs here, there's a lot to do in Devil's Lake. We have the Forgotten State Historic Site. There's a lot of neat buildings out there. We do also have the old Post Office Museum, which is now the Lake Region Heritage Center. And if you'd like to find out more information about what to do in the area, visit devilslakend.com.
One thing that's nice, you know, here in Devil's Lake, you know, we've got a lot of public cleaning stations and things like that, fish cleaning stations. And 2 years ago, they built an all-seasons cleaning station there in, they're right in Devil's Lake, right next to Ed's on Highway 20 South. And it makes it nice, you know, in the summertime you can clean them, but also so in the wintertime, you know, when it's cold out, you can walk in there and it works great.
There are also a couple facilities around the area that also have their own fish cleaning stations. For instance, Woodland Resort has their own, and also the Sleep Inn Hotel. Got another nice fish on here. It's staying down. That's a nice
Ooh,
walleye.
That's a nice walleye. I'll get the net. That's a nice fish there. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
There we go.
Nice fish. Beautiful. Look at him.
We had a blast today out here. You can visit us on the website at devilslakend.com where you can find more information to plan your vacation up here in Devil's Lake. I'm Tanner Cherney with John Adams here with Midwest Outdoors. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.